Okay, so I wanted I wanted to stream this game. I wanted to stream Trails last week, but I realized that because of funny story things, I was restricted from actually leaving the town for side quests like I planned to do off stream until we met up with Tita again. So that's just kind of that couldn't happen, even though I did start some of the side quests. So there were some things. Beating aftershot, boy. Okay, because unfortunately, I wanted to go and at least do this one off stream. And maybe some of these, but it did not happen. Oh, hey, we can probably do the... But we need to go there anyway. So we need to go to the professor's house, though, first, before any of our work, because funny. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I'm trying to put together one thing for the... Our Forgle? Like, I'm trying to remember something about... Dana Arms and Guards? No? See, okay, because I'm trying to put together the solution to the puzzle from Bear and Blue Blonde, but we'll do that after we meet up with Tita and her grandpa, and we'll cover it there. So are they even here? Very likely. No, there she is! Hey, there she is! There's the kid. Ah, they're just in the workshop. Where else would they be? Where else would they be at a time like this if not the workshop, you know? They're within sight. It's fine. Okay, hold up. I need to remember to click certain things on stream as usual, because bleh. Let's go say hi. What are they working on this time, I wonder? What's up, kids? We here. Out on work, and guess who you brought with them? They were probably building some new stuff as usual, because this is what they do. Yeah, earthquake too. That would do it. That would do it naturally, actually. Surprise!
Oh, Estelle.
It's just so sweet. She was just on a trading trip, Tina. Come on, you don't gotta be dramatic. Though that is a different line, though. In the Japanese, going by what she said, it's the real Estelle, basically, is what you could have translated that to. Yeah. Yeah. She was on a trading trip. Cut her some slack. Cut her some slack. She was trading for a couple months. Oh. Oh, Tina.
確かレマン自治州にある訓練場に行っておったそうだな。
Yeah, you know, she spent a little while there.
いつ帰国したんじゃ？
帰ってきたのは少し前かな。今までルーアンで仕事をしてて、サイスに到着したばかりなのよ。
Yeah, you know, we haven't really done anything too major yet. We're gonna get to work on some guild stuff, though.
そうじゃったか。
You know what, maybe this will be just one of those episodes where we do some side questing, because I know that the Bear and Blue Blonde one, at least, I want to do the rest of that. Might as well while we're here, you know? Especially because that might take a while, just because that's racking my brain for things.
おや、お前さん方は。
Yo!
お久しぶりです、博士。ティータちゃん。
お邪魔させてもらうよ。
Yeah, you know, they're just here to help.
それに、オリビエさん。
Yep.
二 二人とも私たちの調査に協力してくれてるの。ルーアン地方でいろいろあってね。
そうか。こんなところで立ち話もなんじゃ。今の方に移るとするか。
Yeah, we do got some catching up to do.
クーデターの黒幕どもがすでに活動を始めていたか。
Yeah, and that's what we're investigating right now.
しかも再びゴスペルを持ち出してきたとはのう。
空間投影装置が生み出した映像を遠く離れた座標に転送する。そんなことどうやったら可能なんだろう。
You know, I just noticed that it looks like Tita's goggles are attached to her hat. Like, I'm just looking at her character image and I just noticed that the goggles look attached to her hat. Like, I'm pretty sure they're not, but I do. Actually, it might be a hood. It might be something like a welding hood. Maybe. Like, maybe she can pull it down fully because it does look kind of ruffled up and latched. So maybe the idea is that the goggles are actually part of the hat, and if she needs to, she can pull it down along with the hood to keep her head protected. Maybe. I mean, you know, they also got the little flap things on the back, but that's just JRPG fancy outfit stuff.
空間投影装置そのものは決して不可能ではないはず。
Yeah, it's always been an idea in people's heads, and we're still trying to figure that out in our world.
わしもいずれは作ってみようと思ったからな。
Of course you would be. Of course you would be, Professor.
じゃが、生み出された映像を遠くの座標に転送するのは、
Yeah.
さっぱりからくりがわからんわい。
The struggle is always going to be the physics of the thing and not the actual concept itself. It's like, okay, we can bring up the idea, but then how do we actually do it in reality?
敵の男は新型ゴスペルの実験をしてたって言ってたのよね。確かに一回り大きかったし、動力停止現象は起きなかったけど。
そういえばクーデターに使われたゴスペルの方はどうなんだ？
Yeah, well, no shit, they need to have another gospel. We captured the one they already had.
下何か分かったかよ？
それがな、解析を進めれば進めるほど奇妙なことが分かった。
I imagine he still hasn't been able to crack it open either. It'll probably still be pretty shut tight.
結論から言うとな。
Okay, we're buckling in. We're buckling in.
あのゴスペルそのものに動力停止現象を起こす機能があるとは思えなくなってきたんじゃ。
So it's an after effect. We'll let him talk and then we'll theorize. We'll let him talk. We'll let him talk and then we'll do the thing where I theorize after the conversation exposition and I get all my thoughts together with all the details.
でも、実際にあの黒いオーブメントが動力停止現象を起こしたのですよね。
Let him explain. Let him explain.
あくまで表面的には。じゃが先ほど言ったように内部の結晶回路を解析してもそんなことができるとは思えんのです。動力場の歪みらしきものを発生させるのは確かなんじゃが。
動力場の歪み。動力場というのは動力エネルギーの周囲に形成される干渉フィールドのことを言います。
Yeah, makes sense.
大抵は一定の法則で力線が描かれるんですけど、おじいちゃんが解析した結果、ゴスペルが生み出す動力場はこの法則から外れているらしくて。
ちょっと話が専門的になってきたかな？
Well, you can sit there in your corner and be confused, Olivier, because I totally understand the technobabble.
私もちんぷんかんぷん。
まあ、ありていに言うと既存の法則に当てはまらない歪んだ動力場を発生するのじゃ。
So would that mean it's inverted then versus the normal then? Because if we think of a normal, like, okay. Again, I'll theorize after. My brain's running a mile a minute. I'm like, okay, wait, hold on.
じゃが動力場というのはあくまでも一定の時空間における動力エネルギーのあり方に過ぎん。
So it's basically just ambient energy like you would get out of any kind of electromagnetic field in essence. So, because again, I mean, we talked about it in the first game where it's basically like an EMP field when it goes off, where it shuts down other orbital devices. But if that's not an intended feature of the gospel, then is it more so a consequence of the way its orbital field works? Because it would be like a canceling out wave then, yeah? Well...
方向性が与えられない限り、動力停止現象のような具体的な作用が起こるはずがない。
So what is it then?
正直困り果てていたんじゃが、ルーアンでの事件を聞いて新たな可能性が開けたかもしれん。
See, this is how I prevent myself from coming up with things and having the answer come 5 seconds later after I've already theorized the entire idea out. We just let the exposition ride. We just let it ride for a few minutes, and then we go.
知らせてくれて礼を言うぞ。
どこがどう役に立ったのかいまいちピンとこないけど。
敵が使っていた投影装置は王国軍が調査しているはずだ。
Yeah, so you should be able to study that too.
興味があるなら連絡してみろや。
そうさせてもらおうかの。そういえば、お前さんたちはこれからどうするつもり？
Oh, come on, we're not gonna get... Okay, so if it's not on that, then we're gonna hold on a second. We're gonna go over this then. Okay. So, let's remember, the original idea behind the orbital shutdown phenomenon and whatever with the gospel the first time around was this idea that something in the device intentionally could shut down orbital phenomenon within the area when affected when you shove like a large enough amount of orbital energy into it, right? So basically, the theory, because what we assumed was that basically the more orbital energy you pump into the gospel, the wider the range of its shutdown field gets, right? But if that's not an intended feature of the gospel, maybe because of the nature of its orbital fields, when you do power it on, that instead of amplifying and instead of... Basically, this is based on what Blue Blonde was doing with the other gospel in the schoolhouse, is my thought on this here. Basically, my thought is the reason why he was able to get the holographic projector to work the way he was is because the gospel he was using might be an upgraded model that's more refined, right? I mean, though the shit comes from the Black Workshop, that's an Arabonia, that's Cold Steel stuff, whatever, that's just things I know from reading the head. So, the thought here is basically the gospels that they are trying to refine to use for whatever the plan here is in Liberl. The idea with them is that they amplify orbital phenomenon to basically increase whatever power the device you plug it into has. But this first gospel that we had, that was then used to effectively restart the tower, the whole tower thing and undo the seal. If the shutdown isn't an intended factor of it, then my assumption is that its main thing is what it did, where it was a reboot, right? So I don't think it shuts down things intentionally. Rather, it shuts them down because the entire purpose of that gospel was to use it to effectively reboot the system that would unseal the Oriole, however this method has to work through it, right? So the thought becomes then, if it's just an inverted field, then that's why it seems to shut down other orbital devices, because they're too weak. Because they're smaller and weaker and don't have as strong of a signal compared to, say, the ancient devices that were being used to plug up the Oriole, whatever the hell, wherever it's sealed and all that stuff, which, again, probably definitely has to do with the towers, now that those have been reactivated, is that when a weaker orbital device is within the affected area of the gospel while it's active, based on what you're pumping into it, that causes them to shut down, not because it's purposely trying to shut them off, but as an after effect of the greater process to reactivate the seals from the ancient devices. That is going to be our running theory. I'm sure we'll get a better explanation for later. Let's just let the cutscenes continue on, because I'm sure because now we need to get on this freaking earthquake phenomenon, which I'm sure is going to involve another gospel with another member of Ouroboros.
しばらくZeissで仕事をするつもりなのか?
Yeah, we got a bunch of side quests I kind of want to get done. We just had to talk to you guys first.
それなんだけど。
Okay. At the least, this episode, we're gonna do the training part, because that's a short-term quest, so I literally have to do that ASAP.
ほう、先ほどの地震についてか。
Yeah, we think it might be tied into what Ouroboros is up to.
確かにリベールで地震が起きることはめったにない。
I mean, if I had to guess, going by general planning, I guess Liberl wouldn't be on a fault line.
しかも3日前にボルフトリデで同様の地震が起こっていたのか。
3日前。サイスの市内は揺れたりしなかったと思うよ。
Yeah, I really should get that actual stand from the company that made my freaking thing. Of course, the cat's walking over it, gouged out little bits of the thing of the stand. Whatever. It's not a bad stand. I just want the one that actually fits the freaking drawing tablet I use. I know I was just looking over at that, but hey.
確かにちょっと変かも。
Yeah, it is weird how localized they are.
自然現象だし、結社が関係してる。
Nope. Okay, stream previews just being weird because I get signals. I really need to remember to reset my internet whenever I go into this. That's how it is. Ugh.
調べられるだけは調べてみるわ。
地震か。
Again, I think if they're localized in small areas, who knows what it is?
ひょっとしたらあれが使えるかもしれんな。
What is it in this equation, Professor?
またけったいな発明を持ち出すつもりかよ。
No, 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 no. Let him cook. I want to see what he does.
数年前に作ったある装置があるんじゃが、あれにトランスミッターをつけてカペルに解析させられれば。
I love how he's immediately in full TISM mode.
いけるかもしれん。
Let him cook.
もう博士ったら一人で納得しないでよ。
いや、お前さんたちの調査に協力してやろうと思ってな。
Alright, do what we gotta do, I guess.
お前さんたちはボルフ砦に調査に向かうがいい。
Good use of our time.
その間にいいものを用意しよう。
Oh, this man is so great.
それは助かるけど、いいものって一体何なの？
We'll see.
それは後のお楽しみじゃ。
It's gotta be a surprise.
それでは早速中央工房に行こうかの。
Oh, no. Good luck, Murdoch.
ティータも手伝ってくれんか。
ごめんなさいお姉ちゃん、アガットさん。せっかく久しぶりに会えたのに。いいって。とりあえずティータの顔を見られただけでも嬉しかったしね。
You can help us out after. Let us do the bracer work first, and you can help us out with the thing after.
ミステルお姉ちゃん。
Knowing how this is gonna go, we're probably gonna need Tita's help for whatever her grandpa's cooking up anyway, so she'll join the party in like the next 30 minutes.
ま、しばらくサイスを拠点に仕事をするだろうからな。
Yeah, you have a chance to help us out, don't worry.
ゆっくりできる機会はあるだろう。
そうですよね。
Good kid. Great little sister.
お
I love
願
her.
いできなくてごめんなさい。
Give Tita all the head pats in the world because she deserves them for being a great little helper.
とんでもないです。
機会があったらまた寄らせてもらうよ。その時はぜひとも僕のことをお兄ちゃんと。
Olivier, no. You have a younger sister already. Shut up. It's like you already have a younger sister back in Arabellia. Shut up.
だからあんたはやめい。それじゃあまた後で。
Thank you, Estelle, for being protective.
ギルドに連絡するからの。
Will do. And then we'll save Wolfort for later. We need to head to Leyston Fortress first.
しかし、あの年頃から機械いじりばかりとはな。
That's what she's good at.
微妙に先行きが不安になるぜ。
Oh, you've quickly taken on the role of an older brother.
確かにもうちょっと子供らしくしていい年頃かもね。
Estelle, you're one to talk.
でもティータに限って心配する必要はないんじゃない？
本当ならあいつの両親が心配すべきなんだろうが。
I mean, they're just kind of busy.
外国にいるってことなら仕方ね。
Yeah.
今度機会があったらじいさんにでも注意しとくか。
おやアガット君、ずいぶんお兄ちゃん的な発言をしているんじゃないか。
See? See? He can tell too!
はあ？
もしくはパパ的発言か。世の男どもが聞いたらさぞや羨ましがられるだろうね。
よくわからんが、ひょっとして喧嘩売ってるか？
He's just healthily teasing you.
いやーとんでもない。ただあんな子に慕われて二人とも羨ましいな。
オリベイさんの気持ちもちょっとわかります。私もティータちゃんともっと仲良しになりたいな。もうクローゼまで心配しなくてもオリビエ以外だったらすぐに仲良くなれるわよ。
Damn, always doing my boy dirty.
エステル君ひどい。
たく。
How cruel! He's like, Estelle, how cruel!
はい。 さっさとギルドの
we're on the train of poking fun at Olivier. It's just too much fun.
そうね。他の仕事をこなしながらボルフトリデに調査に行きましょう。
Okay. Now we can actually get started on some side quests here. So let's head to Leyston Fortress and handle that one first. I remember we need to go to the Ritter Roadway for that.